See Weather Lab. Here's Eric's forecast.
It's hard to believe it's just the 2nd of February because if you were outside earlier this afternoon, you would have thought it was March or April with the spring-like temperatures as we officially topped out at 74 degrees thanks to plenty of sunshine. A nice southeasterly breeze also helped to make it feel very spring-like. Already starting to see some of the blooms, so many of you might be getting some spring fever. So let's take a look at some of the numbers heading into the spring. What we got left: 30 days to Mardi Gras, so all you guys can get ready for that. 35 days until daylight saving time begins, so we'll begin to see those later daylights. Now the sun setting not till about 5:50, so we are slowly but surely getting those longer days. 46 days officially until the spring equinox gets here, and then we're 78 days away from Easter. But before you know it, these spring-like temperatures will be here to stay, and it looks like for the next several days we are going to remain on the warm side. Skies remained mostly clear here with blue sunny skies here in Acadiana. We did have a brief little shower pass through northern portions of the Pelican State up towards Monroe and pushing over into Mississippi, but that's all we really had today. What we will see is more of a southeasterly breeze, and eventually that'll develop some fog later on. But a cool start. We began the day right around 50 degrees for most of Acadiana, 50 here in Lafayette and New Iberia. But thanks to all that sunshine, we quickly warmed up, getting into the lower 70s by about lunchtime, topping out at 74, and right now we're sitting at 68 degrees here. A very comfortable evening for the 2nd of February. You do see winds are a little breezy, still a little bit more of an easterly breeze, but we will eventually begin to see that turn more southeasterly. And with these mild temperatures and that warm air moving over the cool shelf waters, that's going to lead to a good possibility for some sea fog. And you can see setting in by around 11 o'clock down around the coastal communities. Visibility is dropping below a half a mile in many of those spots. And then that'll fill in across all of Acadiana through this evening. So if you're out and about later on tonight and through the overnight hours, make sure you're taking it easy, especially when visibilities get this low. You're not going to have too much time to really see what's in front of you. Make sure you're turning those low beam lights on and just taking those normal precautions with the fog. Good news is it should mix out pretty quickly, but we will keep the low clouds with us throughout much of the day on Sunday. So there's that fog and low clouds beginning to move in across much of Acadiana through the overnight hours and into the first half of tomorrow. Maybe a few peaks of sunshine during the afternoon, but what we will be watching is for the possibility of maybe an isolated shower or two. The latest model runs kind of backing off. Earlier they had a little better chance for rain moving through, so we'll still go 20–30% chance for maybe an isolated shower to develop across Acadiana during the afternoon and into the early evening. But you can see the models kind of backing off on that. Similar story on Monday. Possibility for that sea fog down along the Gulf Coast, low clouds. And then during the afternoon, we'll start to see a mix of that kind of come away with maybe a brief stray shower possible. But I do think most of us, again, stay dry, just very mild with temperatures in the 70s. Now, the European model does show a little better chance for maybe a few isolated showers Monday afternoon, but we'll have to see if that actually comes to fruition. Heading into our Tuesday, pretty much the same story. A mild day, temperatures in the 70s, and with that southeasterly breeze, maybe one or two stray showers, but I'm not expecting a whole lot of moisture. By Wednesday and into Thursday, the moisture kind of lifts up to the north, so mainly dry days, very comfortable temperatures in the 70s, overnight lows only in the 60s, so it is going to be a very spring-like start to February. Eventually, the best chance for widespread showers returns late Thursday into early Friday morning. So this is Thursday night at midnight, going in the Friday morning. You can see that next front beginning to work down through Acadiana, bringing that chance. And it looks to be just a very thin line of showers. So we're not talking a whole lot of rain with this, maybe a couple tenths to a quarter of an inch of rain. Quickly moves through the area out of here by Friday morning. Maybe a stray shower lingers to around 7 a.m. But the bigger story is that's when we get the next shot of some cooler, more winter-like temperatures as we fall into the 50s for Friday and into Saturday. So for the rest of this evening, just very mild with those increasing clouds, and then the sea fog beginning to develop after midnight. We'll go double nickels for your overnight low, 55 degrees. Then after that, morning fog and low clouds. We could have a few peaks of sunshine, but I do think mostly cloudy skies will be the better chance for tomorrow, with that 20–30% chance for an isolated shower of temperatures into the lower 70s. Slight rain chances with very mild temperatures all the way through much of the week and into Thursday. Could even maybe see one area hit 80 degrees one day this week. And then there's that rain chance overnight Thursday in the Friday morning. We'll go 60% chance for the rain then. Slighter cooler temperatures into the first half of the weekend. Overnight lows maybe getting into the upper 40s again, but we gradually start to warm up with slight rain chances returning. So just maybe have the umbrella in the car this week. You're not going to need it all the time, but just keep it in mind in case that stray shower comes out.
All right, thank you.